Hi guys, my goodness, the embarrassment for Rishi Sunak is something that arrives on a weekly, if not daily basis. So some time ago I was asked if I thought Reform UK could win a seat, and I said it was highly unlikely but not impossible. A number of planets have to align in order for the Farage outfit to stomp home with an MP. One way I mentioned was if somehow a Tory MP endorsed a candidate from Reform or engaged in some sort of tactical voting to help Reform UK. I had thought it was a long shot, but it seems it has come to pass. This is nuts. Have a listen.
The Conservative MP that has represented Telford in Shropshire for the last 9 years, initially announcing online that she would be backing the Reform candidate. Very quickly off the back of that, the Conservatives released a statement saying because of that she had been suspended with immediate effect. They released a statement saying the people of Telford now have the chance to vote for a dedicated and hard-working new candidate who will put Telford first. They have already selected another candidate, Hannah Campbell, to represent the Conservatives in the 2024 election, and Tory sources saying that local Conservatives in Telford are very happy to have that new candidate to campaign for and are working hard for her to return as Conservative MP. The person that has represented, though, for the last 9 years, now announcing that she has in fact quit the party with really a glowing review of the Reform candidate, the rival candidate for that constituency, backing him and saying he is the best person to take over from her job as the MP for Telford. So really, Rishi Sunak's quite bumpy first 3 or 4 days, only getting worse.
You almost have to feel sorry for Rishi Sunak. You know, started out the week doing pretty well. His new policy of national service is giving him maybe a bit of a boost. Maybe I don't know if we're going to see a boost in the polls, but certainly it's been received in a positive way by Conservative voters. Then you have this. So is this worse than a defection? Because it's quite similar to a defection. You have a Tory MP quit the party and endorse the Reform UK candidate. Now, some people have suggested online that maybe there's some sort of relationship going on between Lucy Allan and Allan Adams. I don't know. We'll have to look into that. But this is, once again, more embarrassment for Rishi Sunak. You know, the fact that you have a sitting MP endorse Reform UK. Now, this is going to damage the Tories, and it's actually going to help Reform UK because recently they've seen a drop in support in the polls. They lost about 4%, according to one poll. And, you know, they need a bit of good news. And this is wonderful news for Reform UK. And you can imagine they're going to go on TV and go on the rounds and say, look, this is Conservatives jumping ship, or Conservatives supporting us in different ways because we're the party of change. We're the party that represent real Conservative values. And it seems she's probably going to campaign for Reform UK. Now, will it help Reform UK win a seat? Probably not. It will help them increase their voter turnout, but I think the seat is going to flip back to Labour, which was held before Lucy Allan took it in 2015, yes. So this was a Labour seat, flipped to the Conservative in 2015. She held on with a very slim majority in 2017, increased it with Get Brexit Done, of course, in 2019. But it's likely it's going to flip back to Labour because the new Conservative, Hannah Campbell, is going to be running against Allan Adams, and this vote is going to be split, of course. I don't know if John Adams and Allan are related. John Adams from the Green Party. Anyway, excuse me, this is likely to go back to Labour now. But it's, once again, more embarrassment that Rishi Sunak doesn't need, and it's going to give maybe Reform UK a bit of a shot in the arm. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.